We'll just do three. Hello, everybody. This is Boxing Bros UK. I am a his Chris. This is my co-host Andrew, the Boxing Brain. And today's topic is Jai OPETAIA versus Jack Massey post-fight review. Okay, take it away.
So this was the one I had a little punt on. I had a little punt on Massey because the bets were just really good. And looking at all the fights, was never any chance of Sharamita winning, so there's no point betting on him. Raven Chat, that was a bit of a 50-50 close on the bookies or on the app I had. So I had a little punt on him. I liked kind of his desire and what he was saying. He definitely is always up for a fight. He's always game. He doesn't mind taking shots. He's tough as they come. And the thing is, Chris, as game as he was, by the way, brilliant stoppage from Joe Gallagher. Completely agree with what a lot of people were saying. Protected his man from that. Didn't need to continue taking that punishment against someone who was sharper, quicker, level or two above, was beating him up. Jack Massey will continue throwing punches till the end of days. He's that type of guy. A bit like Liam Cameron against Ben Whittaker. Sorry, Ben Whittaker. He'll keep coming for days. And sometimes men need to be saved from themselves. And I'm glad he did that. OPETAIA just too good. This is another one, Chris. Not a great deal to say about the fight. As game as Massey is, OPETAIA just good stoppage. It was what it was. Wasn't particularly entertaining. It was okay.
It was just like Jai OPETAIA. He was quicker than him. His feet was faster than him, and Jack Massey's only chance was on Jai OPETAIA making a mistake and letting his hands go. But how can you let your hands go with someone who's so much faster than you, so much quicker than you? Like he couldn't even counter him. Let's not forget Jai OPETAIA. He's got a chin on him.
Yeah,
he's got some whiskers. He fought with a broken jaw, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, after what we saw with Fraser Clark, don't get me wrong, the Fraser Clark one was worse. Obviously, it was terrible. But look, that statement alone, right, against Breedis. And if anyone's watching, Marius Breedis was a very, very good cruiserweight. He went life and death with Usyk, probably one of Usyk's hardest fights in the professional ranks, hands down.
Yeah.
Right? Tough guy. I had 2 fights with him against Breedis. Got through those, and he took a bit of punishment in that second one as well. And in the first one, had his jaw broke and still managed to win the fight. So he's got some bollocks and some whiskers on him, that's for sure. So credit to him there.
Yeah, and I just to be fair, I would have liked to see Jack Massey maybe try and go out on his shield. So that's why it was a great stoppage, because the longer the fight went on, he was just going to take a sustained beating. He wasn't going to have the energy or the confidence to think, bite down on the gum shield and say, right, I'm swinging it out with you. I'm either knocking you out or you're going to knock me out. It was just
winning, and Joe Gallagher.
Yeah, it was like a sparring match, and it was just getting pieced up in there. And I just think Joe Gallagher made the right stoppage, because he knows, right, you're in survival mode now. You're throwing when you can, and you're just gonna carry on throwing when you can, and you're gonna take a sustained beating. So throw the towel in. Halfway through the fight, was it round 6, round 7 or something?
Mid-round.
Let's save him to fight. Yeah, save him to fight another day. Well done to Jack Massey. He tried. And what's next now? He can come again. Cruiserweight. There's a few good fights out there for him. But the cruiserweight division the talent pool isn't very deep. Like since Usyk moved up to heavyweight,
it's really
Breeders has retired. Like you've just got Ramirez and CBS, they're fighting. You've got OPETAIA, and then everyone else.
Yeah.
It's like the light heavyweight division. You've got Bivol for Turbiev.
Yeah. Even the WBC champ, Mikhailian, like no one's heard of outside of the hardcore boxers, you know, and he's a WBC champion. So, you know, it kind of says it all for the cruiserweight division at the moment. It's a bit outside of OPETAIA's CBS, you know, it's you know, Zerdo Ramirez, as you said, it is not really a great thing there. Reactor, there's a few kind of domestic fights. Massey might be a good one.
Do you know what? That would be a good fight for Jack Massey and Reactor to come back. And you know, Reactor didn't look very good in his last fight against CBS. But I just think he overestimated his own abilities in that fight, Reactor. And he was riding on the fact that he's already beat CBS too much. But for OPETAIA, he wants the winner of CBS Ramirez. And I hope that if CBS wins that fight, that he doesn't say, "Oh, I need a holiday now. I need this." Like, get yourself straight back into camp and get on that Fury undercard.
CBS already Chris, CBS will go and fight for the WBC belt after Ramirez if he wins, probably.
Yeah, but I can see that happening. Yeah, CBS is with Ben Shalom. I can see him getting the WBC belt, getting that, and then ducking OPETAIA or saying, "I've got more belts. I want more money." Blah blah blah, and all that politics bullshit.
You don't, Chris. Like, I want to disagree with you because I really hope, because as a fighter, he's very resilient and he's a dog and he's got that toughness. And I just would expect that mentally he's got that as well. We've seen it in the ring, he's got it mentally. But I just hope, I don't know. I mean, we done some videos on it way back, didn't we, where we compared the interviews and we felt like CBS was ducking a little bit. I really want to believe that he wants that fight. You know, you could be absolutely right and that he doesn't. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say, I hope and I want to believe that he does, because if he wants the big fights, the Riyadh season, what we're doing now in boxing, that is the next fight to make. Or I guess if Ramirez wins, which I don't think he will, then he'll fight OPETAIA, I'm sure, after that. Let's hope so, Chris.
I think for Jai, go for that WBC strap. If I was him, laser focused. And maybe have a fight in New Zealand in his hometown, headline his own show. I think that's what he should do next.
Homecoming.
Maybe, and then undisputed. So then they've both got 2 belts each, 50-50. No discrepancies on pay, on who gets the most. Blah blah blah, and they can have a big fight in the summer maybe.
Yeah, and I just want to say as well, Chris, as we sort of come to the end of our post-fight review of this, I really liked the press conference with these two. I know we like a bit of the trash talking and the back and forth and the Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. circus parade that I call it, right? It's quite entertaining, goes viral. I get why people like that. But these two were very respectful of one another. They were both doing it for their daughters and for their families and for their legacy and fighting men. You know, very kind of old school, stoic guys, not getting caught up in the emotion. I'm here to do a fucking job. I'm going to leave it all in the ring. And that's exactly what both fighters did. And fair play to them for that. So, Sky Nicholson, have a little look at that, will ya?
And I think, that's basically it. But fantastic performance. OPETAIA is one of my favourite fighters at the moment. But I hope he gets. But it's just one of them. You know, when you've got a really good fighter, it's like Mike Tyson. Like, he was amazing, but he just didn't, like, when he burst onto the scene, he didn't have the opponents.
Yeah, I know. And then when he did, He was over the hill.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just like, and it's such a shame, you know, when you've got a great talent, but they ain't got the right. It's like shout out to Last Bell Boxing. It's like Daz Metcalf. Why he's not really a great Crawford fan. I am, but he's never really had. He's never really had the right dance partners to make him look great, you know. And that's Jay OPETAIA's problem now. He needs that CBS fight. I'm telling you now, because CBS has got that dog in him, and so's Jay OPETAIA. I can see that fight becoming a dog fight. I really can. He ain't gonna come down and blow CBS out the water like he has everyone else.
Fight, mate. It'll be like the Breeders fight.
It'll be like the Breeders fight.
I think CBS is. I think Breedis is a little bit. You know, he was over that. He was getting on a bit, but Breedis was a little bit higher quality than CBS. What CBS brings is a 6 or 7 out of 10 everywhere. He can punch a bit harder than what you think. He's probably his chin is his resilience is his best attributes. Everywhere else, he's sort of average to good. He's a good all rounder.
Yeah,
that's it. Was special in certain areas, very special.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just whether CBS can weather the storm of some of the weapons that Jai OPETAIA's got. I think he probably can. I think that fight goes the distance, but I think Jai OPETAIA wins. But I think it goes the distance.
In a hard fight.
That's my.
And I think it's a hard. And it'll be a really, 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 really hard fight. And I'll pick Jai to win, but I hope CBS wins because I like him and he's a Brit, and I think it'll be a good fight. And I hope we get that fight next year. That's what I'm praying for, like you.
That's one of my favourite fights. That matchup is really looking outside of the heavyweight contests, right?
Yeah,
that's probably one of. It might not have the razzmatazz as the Eubank Junior Conor Ben, right? Which I still like that fight. I know you don't, Chris, right? I know you don't. I still don't mind it. Outside of the big boys, Jai OPETAIA CBS is my favourite. I just really like that.
Yeah,
I really like that fight.
I really want it to happen, man. And that's really it. All we can say, man. Well done, both guys. Boxing Bros UK. We out.
So.
Like and subscribe, baby.